It's a cold day. People are out in the streets early. Some are going for a morning walk. Others, with determination writ large on their faces, are walking with a purpose. Maybe they are going to work. Some are already toiling to make both ends meet. Look closely and a pattern emerges. Most of them seem to be past their prime. Their gait looks a bit different. Most of the faces are wrinkled. Yes, we are talking about India's elders, the old and the infirm, those who are in the twilight of their lives. India is on the way to having the second largest number of older persons in the world. Estimates say the number of people who are 60 years old or more in India will increase to 100 million in 2013. And a sizable portion would be people above 80 years of age. Nothing can stop aging. The natural process of aging in all individuals results in a host of problems. They are degenerative in nature, mentally and physically. The question is, how does the society view this? Do we take care of our elders? For the disabled, ill and bedridden poor old people, the family is the primary source of care. However, poverty, changing family structures, migration and lack of caregivers limit the ability of the family to provide adequate care. Old age homes now provide emotional security and satisfy the social sensibilities of people whom the society has discarded.
विश्राम वृद्धाश्रम खास तौर से बेसहारा लाचार बुजुर्गों का अपना घर है। यहाँ पर वही बुजुर्ग जो कि शारीरिक और मानसिक दोनों रूप से लाचार हैं, उन्हें प्राथमिकता दी जाती है, उन्हें यहाँ रखा जाता है। हमारा स्लोगन है सेवा और सम्मान।
Poor older people without children or spouses depend completely on the communities for essential and vital support when affected by serious diseases. But in poor, rural and isolated urban communities, these services are simply non-existent. HelpAge India, a name that stands for a dignified life for elders, believes that fighting isolation and giving physiotherapy care would make this world a better place for elders to live.
HelpAge India is a 30-year-old organization. Our mission is to look after the poor and disadvantaged persons who are elderly in our society. But we have also come across people where we term it as end-of-life issues. And these end-of-life issues are based on that people who receive dignity during their lifetime should also have a dignity in their last stages of life. So our belief in this organization is that human dignity, wherever it is, has to be maintained and given proper care and respect even in their older ages.
So the need of the hour is to put in place a support mechanism that creates the basic environment for leading a dignified life. And nothing comes handier than a healing touch. In other words, physiotherapy care. This is fundamental to caring for the old.
Now, HelpAge, when we look at our old age homes, we find that many of them are suffering because their activities of daily living are impaired because either they have arthritic problems or they have problems with their bones or they have other mobility issues, and as a result of it they are not able to carry out their full daily lives successfully.
To understand the well-being of the elderly, it is imperative to study their competence in daily living. The approach assesses the ability of the elderly to manage the tasks of daily life without depending on others. The approaches vary from males to females and those living in